What's up, everyone? YouTube is really trying hard to get my videos removed. The original version of this video already got removed, and I barely even used clips that weren't on YouTube already, you know? They were clips from King of the Monsters, but whatever, dude. You know what I mean? In this series, I wanted to bring up a lot of different versions of Ghidorah, and I wasn't even overusing clips, you know? I don't know what YouTube's problem is, but check it out. We're gonna be talking about some awesome shit, IMO. So check it out. Here's a little introduction, if you will. Yeah. I might have to mess with the quality for this bullshit. Hold up. King Ghidorah is, of course, a force to be reckoned with, you know? He is the devil with three heads, you mean? He is the devil with three heads, you know? But I do believe that the two top alphas are Godzilla and Kong, and I don't think that's debatable, you know? Really, especially with Ghidorah gone, or air quotes, gone, you know? They are the two top alphas, you know? Could Kong take Godzilla? Yes. Could Kong take Ghidorah? That's a hard one, you know? A very hard one, but let's move on. So, I just got the GVK, you know, Godzilla figure, as I was talking about in a previous video. It is an absolutely phenomenal figure. I only had like 2 complaints. It was great. But let's move on. Let's get back to the topic at hand. We don't exactly know what Ghidorah is, you know. We know that he's an EBE, as in an extraterrestrial biological entity, you know, but we don't know where he originates from. You know, in the past it's been Venus and Mars and all sorts of things, you know. But right now, we don't really know, you know. And by the way, this is one of my figures. This is the Ghidorah figure I got when shortly after King of the Monsters came out, because I usually can't get figures before they come out. But I was lucky enough to be able to get the GVK Giant Godzilla before it came out, you mean? But yeah, I keep hearing about the Toho-verse, right? You know, I love the Monsterverse, but I really want to see this Toho-verse. And I really, really, really sincerely hope they keep Shin Godzilla as their Godzilla. And I hope that some kind of Ghidorah, of course, shows up at some point in the film, you know what I mean? Or in the series. Or, you know, as the main antagonist. Or, you know, the main villain of the series, you know what I mean? This is supposed to be a whole cinematic universe, and there's so much unused concept art from Toho, from Legendary, from all over, you know, that is still unused. You know, you can use concepts for many different concept art pieces and whatnot, and models and things, and even just completely, you know, create an original creation altogether, you know. I like this one. I do. It reminds me of like some kind of dragon, you know, like an aviary, not aviary, but like an avian kind of reptilian being, you know. it looks like it could be alien in nature, you know, extraterrestrial in nature. You feel me? Same goes for this picture here, this photo here, you know. It perfectly encapsulates what I was just saying, you know. There are a lot of very, very, very interesting titans and what some would call kaiju in the MonsterVerse movies, and in just about all monster movies, as far as, you know, giant monster movies go. You know, even Craw. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Craw. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Or have you guys ever heard of Reptilicus? That was a good classic movie. Reptilicus was good. You know, there's a lot of them. But as far as the MonsterVerse goes, yeah, it's awesome. I really want to see what they do with this Toho-verse, though. You know? But yeah, I can't wait for GVK. I cannot wait. And you know, Rodan is a fucking beast too. Just look at him, you know. Although he's more devilish, you know, more sinister in nature. Even though he does repent and bow to Godzilla, the king of the monsters, at the end, spoiler alert. But I'm assuming you've seen King of the Monsters if you're watching this and hyped for GVK, you know. I'm assuming you've at least seen that. But anyway, yeah, let's continue. Ghidorah has always been an invasive species and a dominant alpha, like a mega alpha, right? And anything that challenges him will usually be destroyed, you will see. You know, Rodan attempts to challenge Ghidorah, and as you'll see, it does not end well for him, you know? Ghidorah, even in this form, which isn't even like the anime Ghidorah form, which is one of the strongest. This isn't even Eva Ghidorah either, but still, this Ghidorah is damn near unstoppable, you know? Fucking amazing, you know? Check this out. Rodan, a very powerful beast, challenging him head on to a 1v1, one-on-one, you know, match. And watch what happens. Multiple beings attempt to stop Ghidorah, but his wrath is too powerful. Only a select few can stand a chance against Ghidorah, and I do believe Kong is one of them. I do believe it. Godzilla almost lost to Ghidorah. He barely won that fight without that power-up, you know what I mean? Yeah, you could say, oh, he almost won the fight in the water. I've even heard people say, oh, the water somehow made it easier for Godzilla to fight Ghidorah. Actually, you know, if you're super heavy and big, it's, you know, water resistance is going to make it harder to move, even if you are a marine reptile that can move fast. And Ghidorah, he's sleeker, he's more built for moving through space and water and all kinds of things. You know, he may have gotten his head ripped off, but he knew what he was doing, and he still could have won that fight, you know what I mean? Either of them could have won that fight, you know what I mean? And, you know, people sleep on Kong. They really say Kong isn't always made out to be. And I'll get to that. Believe me. Believe you me, I will get to that. I will. You know, I will. Just wait. But yeah, Ghidorah, something else. Ghidorah is on a whole nother level, you know, he's on a whole new level. Ghidorah is destruction, you know. He's godlike, a deity of chaos, you know. The devourer of entire planets,